For our active and passive range of motion, it's also going to be a review of what we've done in the ankle and the foot labs, because we're going to be covering ankle and foot movement. So actively, for our ankle movements, we can ask them to point their toes down towards the ground for plantar flexion, bringing toes back up towards shin for dorsiflexion, keeping the toes pointed up towards the ceiling and turning the soles of the feet towards one another for inversion and away from each other for eversion. And then we're going to stabilize the foot for our toe flexion extension, so flexing all the toes together actively and then extending the toes, bringing them back up towards the shin. For passive range of motion, for ankle, we're going to stabilize distal tib fib, passive dorsiflexion, passive plantar flexion. We can compare to the other side to make sure that it's symmetrical. For inversion, eversion, bring them to that neutral position, stabilizing or grabbing onto the calcaneus, passive inversion, passive eversion, and we can compare to the other side right away. And then for our toe flexion and extension, we're going to stabilize the foot, and we'll do big toe on its own, passive big toe flexion, passive first toe extension, and then toes 2 through 5 together, passive flexion and passive extension of toes 2 through 5.